Good morning, students. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss the inverse trigonometric functions. So in that I am going to start the second exercise. So in the second exercise, the first question is prove that 3 sin inverse x is equals to sin inverse of 3x minus 4x cube. So to prove this, consider RHS of the given equation. What is RHS here? Sin inverse of 3x minus 4x cube. So in this, put x is equals to sin theta, which implies theta is equals to what? Sin inverse of x. So by this substitution, RHS of the given equation becomes sin inverse of 3. What is x? Sin theta. 3 sin theta minus 4 as it is. If x is sin theta, x cube is equals to sin cube theta. Now, which is equals to sin inverse of. So let's observe this term inside the bracket. 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta. So which is a formula for sin 3 theta. Now, by substituting x is equals to sin theta, the RHS convert to the form of inverse trigonometric property. That is what? Sin inverse of sin x. And we know that which is equals to x for x belongs to closed with minus pi by 2 to plus pi. So as you know that sin inverse of sin x is equals to x. Here what is x? X is 3 theta. Therefore sin inverse of sin 3 theta is equals to 3 theta. And by the time of substitution only we know that theta is equals to what? Sin inverse x. Therefore this is equals to 3 into sin inverse x, and which is the LHS of given inverse trigonometric function. And hence we prove that 3 sin inverse x is equals to sin inverse of 3x minus 4x. Second question here. Prove that 3 cos inverse x is equals to cos inverse of 4x cube minus 3x. So to prove this, again similarly consider RHS of the given equation. What is RHS here? Cos inverse of 4x cube minus 3x. So to prove this, put x is equals to cos theta. Put x is equals to cos theta. It means what is theta here? So theta is equals to cos inverse of x. Then by substituting x is equals to cos 3t in the RHS, the RHS becomes cos inverse of 4x cube. 4 into, if x is cos theta, x cube becomes cos cube theta minus 3x. 3x means 3 cos theta. So observe here, cos inverse of 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. This is a formula for what? Cos 3 theta. And we know the property of the inverse trigonometric function. Cos inverse of cos x is equals to x for x belongs to closed with 0 to pi. Therefore this is equals to what? 3 theta. Or 3 into what is theta? Theta is cos inverse x. And this is your LHS. So hence we proved what? 3 cos inverse x is equals to cos inverse of 4x cube minus 3x. Question. Write the simplest form of tan inverse of root 1 plus x square minus 1 divided by x. To write the simplest form of this inverse trigonometric function, put x is equals to tan theta. It means theta becomes what? Tan inverse x. Therefore, by this substitution, the given inverse trigonometric function becomes tan inverse of root 1 plus x square. X is tan theta, x square is tan square theta minus 1 divided by x is tan theta. Now, which is equals to tan inverse of root. We know that basic identity of the trigonometric functions. 1 plus tan square theta is the formula for secant square theta minus 1 as it is divided by tan theta, which is equals to tan inverse of here square root and square get cancelled, remains what secant theta minus 1 divided by tan theta as it is. Now to simplify this, tan inverse of secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta minus 1 divided by tan theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta, which is equals to tan inverse of, now here nothing means 1. We know the LCM of 1 and cos theta is cos theta. So here multiply by 1, here multiply by cos theta. So 1 into 1, 1 minus 1 into cos theta divided by LCM is cos theta into ಇದು ನಾನು ಏನಂತ sin theta by cos theta becomes cos theta divided by sin. Now cos theta get cancelled, which is equals to tan inverse of, we know that 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by divided by, and also we know that half angle formula for the sin theta is 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. Now observe here, 2 and 2 get cancelled, 1 sin theta by 2, 1 sin theta by 2 get cancelled. So remaining thing is tan inverse of sin theta by 2 divided by cos theta by 2, which is equals to tan inverse of, we know that sin theta by 2 divided by cos theta by 2 is equals to tan theta by 2. Now it takes a property of the inverse trigonometric function, that is what tan inverse of tan x. We know that tan inverse of tan x is equals to x. Here what is x? X is theta by 2. Therefore this is equals to theta by 2. And we know that in the substitution only the theta is equals to what? Tan inverse x. So this is equals to 1 by 2 as it is, theta is tan inverse x. And which is what? Simplest form of the given inverse. In the fourth question, also write the simplest form of tan inverse of square root of 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x, which is equals to tan inverse of, we know that 1 minus cos x is equals to 2 sin square x by 2 divided by 1 plus cos x is equals to 2 cos square x by 2. Square 2 and 2 get cancelled first thing, which is equals to what? Tan inverse of root sin square x by 2 divided by cos square x by 2 is equals to tan square x by 2. And now here square root and square get cancelled. What is the remaining thing? Tan inverse of tan x by 2. And by using the property tan inverse of tan x by 2 is equals to x by 2. And this is the simplest form of given fourth inverse trigonometric function. Fifth question is same thing, write the simplest form of tan inverse of cos x minus sin x divided by cos x plus sin x. So let us start. Fifth question, tan inverse of cos x minus sin x divided by cos x plus sin x. So to write the inverse, simplest form of this inverse trigonometric function, divide both the numerator and denominator Divide both numerator and denominator inside the bracket by what? Cos x. Now this is equal to what? Cos x divided by cos x minus sin x divided by cos x whole divided by cos x divided by cos x plus sin x divided by cos x. Now this is equal to what? Tan inverse of cos x cancel 1 minus sin x by cos x is tan x whole divided by cos x cancel 1 plus sin x by cos x is tan x. Here this tan x can be written as 1 into tan x. So there is no change. If you multiply by 1 to the tan x, it remains tan x only. So this is equal to what? Tan inverse of 1 can be replaced by tan pi by 4 because the value of tan pi by 4 is 1 minus tan x divided by 1 as it is plus, and this 1 can be replaced by tan pi by 4 because the value of tan pi by 4 is 1 into tan x. So if you replace 1 by tan pi by 4, now the term inside the bracket changes to the form of tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. So first year formula होते हैं compound angle formula tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B is equals to tan of A minus B. Therefore here what is A? A is pi by 4 and what is B? X. Therefore tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B takes tan of pi by 4 minus x form. Now using inverse trigonometric property, tan inverse of tan x is equal to x. What is x here? Pi by 4 minus x, and which is the simplest form of this fifth inverse trigonometric function. So now let's start the sixth question. What is the sixth question here? Same thing, write the simplest form of tan inverse of x divided by square root of a square minus x square. To write the simplest form of this inverse trigonometric function, put x is equals to a sin theta. Then what is theta? First thing, what is sin theta? Sin theta is x divided by a. Therefore theta is equals to sin inverse of x by a. By this substitution, given inverse trigonometric function becomes x is a sin theta divided by square root of a square minus x square is a square sin square theta. Now which is equals to tan inverse of a sin theta divided by root. In between these two terms we may take a square as a common, remaining what? 1 minus sin square theta. Now which is equals to tan inverse of a sin theta divided by square root of a square is a into square root of 1 minus sin square theta. Using the identity sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Therefore 1 minus sin square theta is equals to what? Cos square theta. So in place of 1 minus sin square theta we may write cos square theta. Now which is equals to, first thing a and a get cancelled. A and a get cancelled. Then this is equals to tan inverse of sin theta divided by root cos square theta is cos theta, which is equals to tan inverse of sin theta by cos theta is equals to tan theta. Now it is of the form tan inverse of tan x, and we know that tan inverse of tan x is equals to x. What is x here? Theta. And by the substitution we know that theta is equals to what? Sin inverse of x by a. which is equals to sine inverse of x by a, and which is the simplest form of the sixth inverse trigonometric function.